Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. Honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. On deck, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Snow and Lambeau, Coach. Something about that combo that just works, like peanut butter and jelly. And we've got half a foot of the white stuff and still coming down here in Green Bay. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready, 90 Wolf.
They'll run on first down. Holloway. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 67 yards.
He's been a huge...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. 76 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Here we go, set, 8, read. All day, baby, all day. Shoot.
On first down. It's Holloway. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 6. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
On the ready.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
2nd and 11. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. They'll look to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Forced out to his left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 yards there on a first down.
64, wait. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Although a jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, some strong running. Dashing through the snow. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start.
Down. 70, Indy. Topper. 5.
They'll run on first down. Holloway. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. 156. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to get it back to...
Ready? 18 Gator. 40's the mic. Drop deep. Get it.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
60 outlaw.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's stay in the Midwest and head down to Kansas City to check on the Chiefs at Arrowhead. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 28-14 was your final score. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in their ball game to the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Separates these two.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. All day. All day.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Being chased out left. He finds an opening past the 40. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about...
Ready? 50. Plant. 50. Watch the run. Watch the run. Ready, ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
Here we go. 30 base. You must be dreaming. Down.
On 1st down, it's Holloway. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. They'll keep it on the ground. Holloway. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a 1st. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Rivera. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone say, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, and the Lions have recovered.
Down. 10 logo.
They'll run on first down. It's Holloway. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Second and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Let's go. 70, Indy. 61, Matchbox Lights. Snap.
On first down, Holloway. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms, and
touchdown, Packers! An 11-yard touchdown. And his guys...
Set. AT Gator.
Hey, well, Mike 40, Mike 40. Check back, check back.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he's got some space here. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go option on second down, right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On third down, it's Holloway. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And whistle. As they call it.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Holloway. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Green Bay, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.
Honey, I dash.